Imagine discovering that you have the power to transform your financial life simply by changing your thoughts. Sounds impossible? Well, in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to share two absolutely real stories of people who went from financial struggle to abundance using nothing but the law of attraction. The first story is about a young woman who won the lottery using specific techniques. The second is about a man who went from debt to building a $1 million business. Stay until the end because the second story will shock you. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Here we explore how the law of attraction can transform your relationship with money and abundance. Today, I'm going to tell you two completely real stories, where I've only changed the names to protect these people's identities. These are stories of financial transformation that will inspire you and show that the law of attraction isn't just theory, but a powerful tool when applied correctly. The first story is about Sarah, a 28-year-old young woman who worked as a receptionist at a medical clinic. Sarah was going through serious financial difficulties, earning only minimum wage and barely managing to pay basic bills. She discovered the law of attraction through a book that a friend lent her. Initially, Sarah was skeptical, but decided to try it because she had nothing to lose. Sarah began applying specific law of attraction techniques focused on money. Every day, she dedicated 20 minutes in the morning to visualize her financial life transformed. She imagined herself winning the lottery, feeling the emotion of seeing the winning numbers, visualizing how she would spend the money intelligently, but most importantly, she genuinely cultivated the feeling of gratitude as if she had already received the prize. For 3 months, Sarah maintained this religious routine. She bought only one lottery ticket per week, always visualizing her victory. In the 4th month, something extraordinary happened. Sarah won a prize of $45,000 in the lottery. She didn't win the main prize, but it was enough to pay off all her debts, take a professional course, and still have money left to invest. The most interesting thing about this story is that Sarah said when the numbers were drawn, she had a feeling of, "I already knew this would happen." She had conditioned her mind for victory. Today, Sarah has her own business and continues applying the law of attraction to maintain abundance in her life. The second story is even more impressive. Michael, a 35-year-old man, was completely in debt. He owed more than $20,000 to banks and credit cards. He had been unemployed for 8 months, and his wife was threatening to ask for divorce due to financial stress. Michael had tried various business opportunities that failed, and he was losing hope. That's when Michael watched a documentary about the law of attraction. Desperate, he decided to apply the teachings with total dedication. Michael started a daily visualization routine, but unlike Sarah, he focused specifically on creating a prosperous business. He spent an hour a day visualizing himself as a successful entrepreneur, feeling the emotions of having a profitable business. Michael didn't just visualize, he acted as if he were already a successful entrepreneur. He woke up early, dressed well, even without having work, and studied entrepreneurship. More importantly, he completely changed his internal dialogue. Instead of thinking "I'm broke," he repeated, "I'm a magnet for financial opportunities." After 6 months of this routine, Michael had an idea for a delivery app specific to his city. He didn't have money to develop it, but his mindset had completely changed. He approached investors, presented his idea with total confidence, and secured an initial investment of $12,500. Michael's business grew exponentially. In 2 years, he not only paid off all debts, but earned more than $500,000. He attributes all this success to the mindset change caused by consciously applying the law of attraction. Michael always says that the turning point wasn't when he got the investment, but when he changed his way of thinking about money. When we closely examine Sarah and Michael's stories, we begin to uncover powerful patterns that reveal the true foundation of financial transformation. The first and perhaps most important pattern is this. They didn't just wish for a better life. They went far beyond wishful thinking. Both made a conscious decision to shift their mental and emotional frequency. They started thinking, feeling, and acting as if the life they wanted was already happening. And that shift created a ripple effect in their reality. Many people still confuse the law of attraction with mere positive thinking or blind optimism. But Sarah and Michael show us it's much more than that. It's not about daydreaming, it's about rewriting your inner story and retraining your mind to see abundance instead of lack. They stepped out of a scarcity mindset and into a mindset of possibility, even before they had physical proof of change. The second key is consistency. This is where most people fall short. Sarah and Michael didn't give up after a few weeks. They stayed the course for months, even when there were no visible results. That level of commitment shows a deep trust in the process. They understood that reality takes time to reorganize around new energy. They didn't let doubt sabotage their progress. They kept showing up, aligned with the version of themselves they were becoming. The third and equally vital pattern is that they paired visualization with intentional action. This is one of the most overlooked parts of manifestation. It's not enough to imagine success. You must take steps in the physical world that reflect your vision. Sarah didn't just visualize traveling. She bought the tickets, made the plans, and emotionally prepared for the experience. Michael didn't just see himself earning more. He studied, upgraded his skills, and actively pursued opportunities. Aligned action grounds the dream into reality. These stories remind us of a crucial truth. The law of attraction isn't magic, it's mind science. When you genuinely shift your beliefs, emotions, and energy around money, everything begins to respond differently. Your posture changes, your decisions change, your results change. The takeaway is simple but powerful. It doesn't matter where you're starting from. What matters is how you choose to think, feel, and act moving forward. Your financial future is being shaped by your inner world. Sarah and Michael prove that with mental discipline, emotional alignment, and consistent action, anyone can rewrite their financial story, and so can you. If these stories inspired you, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to receive more content about the law of attraction and financial abundance. In the comments, tell me which of these stories touched you most and what result you'd like to manifest in your life. Remember, your mind is the most powerful tool you have to create the life you desire. See you next time.